Good evening, everyone.
Good
Good
evening,
evening, sister.
Sharanya.
Good evening, sister.
Good evening, Sharanya.
Evening, sir.
Sister.
Good evening,
Good evening,
sister.
sister.
How was your day?
Yeah, it's good, sister.
It's wonderful, Sharanya. How was your day?
Very good, sister.
My day also was good. So, can anyone see what we learned in last class before we start
For
today's?
dictionary.
Anyone?
About dictionaries.
Can I, Sharanya?
Yeah, Hiteshi, you can. Hiteshi, you can answer.
So we learned about dictionary. In the dictionary, we learned to print all values, check whether key exists, and nested dictionary, and that's all.
Yeah, so thank you. So, in last class, we learned dictionaries and some more, types of that, right? So, in today's class, can anyone say, like, do you have any idea what we are learning in today's class?
No, sister.
No. Any
No,
clues?
Sharanya.
Okay, so in today's class, we'll be learning if-else statements. Does anyone have any idea what is if-else statements?
No, sister.
Like can Sharanya?
Yeah, anyone? Raise your hands. Okay, Hiteshi, you raised, you can.
So if else statement means it allows a program to make decision and execute one block of code. And if it is true or false, it tells that like that.
Yeah, you're right. Good job. So basically, if-else statements is same as Boolean. So do you remember in like last classes we learned Boolean, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Sharanya.
sister.
Yes, Sharanya.
Yeah, so Booleans are nothing but which checks like true or false statements, right? So
Yes.
same over here. If else also is also like that. So I'll just share my screen. Give me a second. So yeah, I'll just. So in today's class, we'll be learning if, else, and elif statement. Okay?
Sharanya, we can't see your screen.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, sister, the screen
Able to
is
start.
We
visible.
can see your
Yeah, now
screen.
it's visible.
It is visible.
Wait, I'll just
It is
reshare.
visible, sister.
Yeah, how about now?
Mm,
No,
Still
Sharanya.
not it. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
visible.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is an if statement? An if statement is used to make decisions in Python. It checks whether a condition is true or false. If the condition is true, Python executes the code inside the if block. So it's nothing but same as Boolean. It checks whether the condition is true or false. Okay. So here you can see an example, right? So think my age is 18. So the condition is that if my age is greater than 18, so I can vote. Okay. If so here you can see we have used in the if, right? So if my age is greater than 18, so I can vote. So it will print you can vote. Okay. So the output will be you can vote. So I'll show you an example for that. Is my collapse screen visible?
No, Sharanya.
No, it's not.
Not
Okay, then
visible.
just reshare.
Sorry.
Is it now visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, Sharanya.
sir.
Yes, sister.
Okay. So first I'll just give you a simple example like what we saw over there. So I'll just do it again that one. Okay. Age. So let's take our age as 19, okay? If age is greater than, okay, so this is so that this symbol, the greater than and equals to shows us if my age is greater than 18 or equal to 18. So if I'm 18 or more than 18, okay, so that resembles that. Now we can run this code. It's taking up time. Yeah. So here you can see the result is you can vote. Okay. So what if I change my age, right? So I'll just give it as 10. Okay. So now can anyone say what will it print?
You
You
can't
cannot vote.
cannot wait.
You cannot vote.
Okay, let's see.
We have to add an if else, right?
Wait. Chanya, wait. Now we are learning if, then we'll go for else. Okay. So I just asked what it will come. Okay. So it will give no result. Okay. So there is only one the option, right? One condition is there, right? So it will print only you can vote. So we need others also, right? So if there are more conditions, we need others also, right? So for that, one second. So So we can't just stick on for one statement, right? So if we are using two, so for example, as we saw, if we give our age less than 18, so it will give no result, right? So we need another one, right? You cannot vote. So like that, we need another, right? So for that, we have else statement. Okay. So what is an else statement? Just a The else statement is used with an if statement. If the condition is false, Python executes the block of code inside the else block. Okay. So here is an example. Okay. So the example is wrong. I have to give enter over there. Just ignore it. Okay. So the else statement is used with if statement. Okay. So if the condition is false, okay. So it should give another result, right? So over here you see, it will give only one statement, right? So you can vote. So what if I'm lesser than 18? So it should give you are not eligible to vote, right? So for that we use else statements. For two conditions we use else. Got it?
Yes, Sharanya.
Sharanya.
If you have any doubt, I'll just re-explain, okay?
See your
One,
screen properly.
once
Sorry?
can you show the next page? I mean the else statement,
Yeah, I'll
please.
show. Yeah. Okay. So for this, let's just see a quick example, okay? Okay. So, shall I repeat it with the age or shall I take a new topic?
New topic.
Okay, let's take new topic. Um, sorry. Let's take password. So give a password like anything. So what should be our password be?
2856.
1982.
2856.
Okay, 2856. So I'll give it as 2856. If, wait a second, yeah. If password,
Sister, can you go to Canva again? Because I want to see the statement.
sorry, your voice is breaking. I think you're, yeah.
Go to
Do you need me to go for Canva again?
English. English pa.
Okay, I think your internet is not working properly. So, Joseph, can you mute yourself? Yeah.
Sister,
Who is speaking? Janya, please mute yourself. Okay, let's just go for the coding for now. Okay, then I'll show you this Canvas screen, okay? So if password is 2856, okay. Can anyone say why I put it here double equal to symbol? Okay, Ganavi, you can say.
because it indicates that password is equals to 2856.
Yeah, so you're right. If I put the double equal to, that means equals to. Okay, if the password is equal to that, so that indicates. Okay, so what if I give single? What does it indicate?
It will give error.
Yeah, it will give error, but single is nothing but is not like not equal to. Okay, okay,
Okay,
right.
Sharanya.
Okay, now here we use else, right? If the password is wrong, what will it give? Incorrect, right? So we'll put print,
Invalid password.
yeah, invalid password or incorrect password. It could be anything.
Login failed.
Yeah, it could be that also. So you can give whatever you wish, okay? And note one thing. So when you use, just a second. Sorry for that. So when you use the else statement, okay? So you need to put this colon, okay? So it's important, okay? It is the very important part of the code. So whenever you use the else statement, you have to use the the colon, okay? So now I'll run this code. So there is an error. Can you say what's the error? Raise your hands and I'll pick your name if you know. Okay. Ganavi, you can answer.
I think in the second line password, after that, for the last you have to give colon.
Like after the password, here
Yeah, last.
Wait, I'll show. Here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's run it. Still, there is error.
In last line before print, you should take out that space.
You mean here?
No, no,
Here.
no.
Last
Oh,
line.
at last, before print, you have
Print.
given the space right
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Still, there is an error.
You didn't remove the space there.
Where?
Sister, can I
No,
tell?
all were
Can I
aligned.
tell?
No, in the
Sharanya,
third
can I
line,
tell?
last line, you give space before
Yeah.
print.
Can I, Sharanya?
That's
Run
the
it now.
red border. Again, I can't give.
Can I?
Yes, Hitesh, you
Sister,
can.
can I?
Know the answer you answer.
Uh,
Inika.
Sharanya,
Yeah, Hitesh, you can.
in this third line before print, you give the space. In the last line also,
Third
before
one before
give,
print.
yeah, there you have to give the space.
Okay.
In the last line also, you give the space.
Like till here or till there?
No, there only one space you give.
Okay.
Once, yeah,
I'll do.
once in the last also same like that.
Don't speak up to yourself. If someone is asking, please mute yourself. Okay, I'll give you chance. Yeah, Hitesh, you can continue.
The last line also before print you give the space.
Okay.
Now you can run.
Yeah, you're correct. Good job, Hiteshi. So the one thing was we have to give the colon, okay? So that was the one. And you said me to remove the spaces, right? That was actually wrong, okay? And the second error was that I didn't give the colon, right? So it didn't give any space after, like before the print, okay? So always you have to use those colons, okay? So I said the colons are important. Those are very important, and never ever take the space, like delete the space before the print, okay? So it gives error, okay? So always give space, okay? So see, if I give space, it will give the answer, okay? But can anyone see why it gave invalid password?
Can I, Sharanya?
Yeah.
Because uh, in print you gave invalid, so it gave invalid.
No, if the password is wrong, it will give invalid, right?
Can I,
Yes.
Sharanya?
Yeah, you can.
Maybe in the first line, you have not given the double equals. So,
Okay, I'll give double equals to. Let's run. No, that's not an error. Okay, Inika, you can. Inika,
Yes, Sharanya.
yeah, you raised your hands, right? You
Can
can.
I, Sharanya?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು
Oh, wait a second.
Can I?
Wait.
Wait, let Inika answer it first.
Yeah, Inika, you can answer.
Okay, Sharanya.
Answer.
I think you should give the correct code for this third line.
Here, the print one.
Yeah.
It's correct, right? Print, brackets, double inverted quote. Everything is correct. Karthik, you can. Karthik?
Yeah, after
Yeah,
password,
if you know the answer, you can.
okay. After password, we have to give symbol, greater symbol here. After if password, okay.
Here,
There one system.
like this.
Yes, sir, this level.
No, it's an error. Because we are not comparing, right? We are asking if the password is correct. So we'll not use that.
Okay, sister.
Uh, Hiteshi, you can.
In the first line, you give password is equal to, right?
Yeah.
For the password 2856, you give double inverted comma once.
The double inverted quotes, okay.
Integers and all, it doesn't matter if you give inverted commas or not.
I mean, I tried once, I got the answer, so I asked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hiteshi, you are right. Uh, because here, if password is equal to, so yeah, there we have given double inverted quotes, right? So password does not contain double inverted quote. So we need to give for password also, right? So it was so what if I change the password? I'll give 30 10, okay? So it will give invalid password, right? So I hope you all
Yes,
understood
sir.
the else function, okay? So else is used for another condition. Like if not, what will it happen? So like that, okay? For that condition, for that situations, we'll use else. So do you need an other example or can we move?
We
We
can
can
move.
We can move.
move, sister.
We can.
Okay. So these topics are very easy and you can understand quickly. Chania, do you have any doubts?
No, sister.
Okay. So if you don't have any doubts, so you can just raise down your hands, okay? So yeah. Now we learned if else else statements. Next we learn just a second. So next we'll learn elif statement. So can anyone say, so now you learned if statement, else statement, right? So do you have any idea what is elif statement? Okay. So the elif, which is also known as else if. So elif is a combination of else and if statement. Okay. So this is used when there are multiple conditions. Python checks the conditions from the top to bottom. As soon as one condition is true, its block is executed and the remaining conditions are skipped. So what it means is, so elif is also known as else if. Okay, so it's a combination of else and if. So this statement is used when there are multiple conditions. Okay, so here you can see an example. There are multiple conditions, right? So if my marks is 75, so if my marks is greater than 90, so it should print grade A, right? So I'll get grade A. So if my marks is greater than 60, so it should print grade B. If my marks is not greater than 60, not greater than 90, so it's other number, so it will print grade C. Okay. So this is what it means. So, can we move to the coding part if you understood the definition?
Yes,
Sister,
Sharanya.
can you
Yes, sir.
explain once again?
Can tell once more.
Yeah, okay, I'll just explain it again. So elif is the combination of else and if. Okay. So we learned, right? So why we use else? So if the condition is not true, so we need another one, right? So for that we use else. So what if that condition is also not right? So we need another one, right? So for that we use elif. Okay. Did you
Okay,
got it?
sister. Yes, sister.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's move for the coding. Yeah. So let's do a code for this. So can anyone say a code like a topic? So for
Shall
the
I?
age, for the else we took password. So for Elif, what topic should we take?
Mark
Your voice is breaking.
marks card would be go better, I think. Like we can, if the person is gaining the marks between this A grade like that.
Or like the example we saw in Canvas slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we can do that itself. So I'll give marks. If my marks is, I'll give like 80, okay? If my marks, okay, so is greater than 90. So after 90, what should we give?
Colon.
Colon.
Yeah, we should give colon. It is very important. Then it should print grade A. Okay. Then if not, if my marks is greater than, let's give, what should we give? Like for the grade B, what should be the marks? Okay, Aaron, you can. Aaron, you can answer.
Can I, Sharanya?
Okay, you can. Inika.
80.
Okay, let's give 80 itself. So after 80, we should give colon again. Print. Let's give it as grade B. So next, the last condition we use is else, okay? So elif always we should use it middle. So elif stands for else if, right? If else. So we have to give it in the middle always. And then at the end, we have to use else, okay? Else, print, grade C. Okay, let's run. So can anyone see what will be the results?
Can I, Sharanya?
Grade
Grade.
A.
Can you
Grade
please
B.
repeat?
Yeah, Shanvi. Please don't
Grade
unmute
B.
yourselves. Always raise your hands, okay? Shanvi, you can.
Yeah, grade B.
Okay, let's run and see. Yeah, you're correct. It will show grade B. Okay. So what if I change my marks? I'll give it as 100. So Ganavi, can you tell what will be the results?
Maybe grade A.
Okay. So yeah, you're correct. It will be grade A. So if I give um like 26, so Joseph, can you tell what will be the result?
Grade C.
Yeah, you're correct. It will give us grade C. So I'll just take an other example for the code. So for this time, let's take traffic signal. Okay. So I'll give signal. So imagine you are in a traffic, you are trapped in a traffic. So what will be the light? So there are three lights, right? So
Red, red,
what light?
red, yellow,
Red.
green.
Red.
Yeah, should we take red? So now the signal will be red. So I'll give red. Okay. And enter. if the signal is red. So after red, Abu Sufyan, can you tell after red what we should give?
Sister,
Okay.
Can I share?
Sharanya,
Ruth,
can I?
Can I, Sharanya?
can I
please
share?
unmute yourself, raise your hands and I'll pick. Rutvik, you can.
Sister, after red, we should put colon.
Yeah, you're correct. After red, we should put colon, okay? So, can Karthik tell, so if there is a red signal, what we should do? Generally, what we will do if there is a red signal?
Stop.
Yeah. So we'll stop, right? So if there is a red signal, so we'll stop. So same we have to do. We'll give this like that. Now next, if the signal is yellow, so
Wait 2 seconds.
yellow. So then after yellow, we should give colon.
Okay.
So now, Hiteshi, can you tell what we'll do if there is an yellow signal?
We'll get ready.
Yeah. So if there is a yellow signal, so we'll be ready, right? We'll get ready. So let's just give you. And then else. So if there is a green signal, what we'll do?
Go.
Else is nothing but other signals. Okay. So if there is a green, what we'll do?
Go.
Yeah, we'll go, right? So I'll give it as go. So, yeah. So now I'll run the code. Wait a second. So here you can see it has given stop. So what if I change the code? So instead of red, if I give blue, so can anyone say what will it print? Uh, Joseph, you can.
Shows error, sister.
Sorry, can you repeat?
It shows error, sister.
Yeah.
Because we have in second line we have to change instead of
No, it has given go. So can Hiteshi tell why it has given go?
Because we didn't mention any particular color for else. Else means whatever we give, it must give go,
Yeah.
except
So
the red.
yeah, you're correct. So how will the Python know, right? Like the traffic signal. So we didn't clearly mention, right? So whatever the else, like whatever the other color we give, so it will print it as go. Okay. So I'll give yellow now and we'll run. And we'll see the code. So it has given get ready. So did you understand the elif function?
Yeah.
Yes, sister, can you scroll down?
Yeah, you can. The result. You need to see the result.
yes, sister. We understood.
Yeah. So we'll move for next. Just a second. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sharanya.
Yes.
Okay. So now we finished the LF1. Just a second, it's loading. Yeah. So now we'll see some real life examples for the else, if, and elif statements. Okay. So the first example is ATM checks whether your PIN is correct. So if you go for ATM, so you need to take some money from ATM. So you'll put your PIN, right, for the ATM card. So if your ATM PIN is wrong, so what will it give generally?
Invalid.
Error.
Yeah, error or invalid code, so something like that it will show, right? So what if your PIN code is correct?
We will get the amount. It
Yeah, so
mm,
it will show, right, how much amount you need, something like that it will show, right?
yeah.
So the second example is school grades students based on marks. So now we saw the code, right? So if you got more than 90, so your grade is A. If you got average, your grade is B. If you got lesser than average, so your grade is C. Okay? So that's another real life example. So now the third is traffic lights follow different rules. So for that also we saw it in code, right? So for red light, what does it indicate?
Stop.
Yeah, stop.
Stop.
So for yellow,
Get
Get ready.
ready.
Get ready.
yeah, get ready. For green,
Go.
Go.
Go. Go.
yeah, so it will work for the different purposes, right? So that's also another example. So another is game decide whether you win, lose, or level up. So for the if we use win, for elif we use loss, lose. Okay, so for the L statement will it will give level up. So if you cleared, so if you got more score, so what will it show?
Win.
Level up.
Win.
Level up.
Okay.
Level up.
So
Level up.
no, it's win.
Level.
So if you score more, so it will give a win.
Mm.
So most of the games it shows level up, but for now I'm taking it as win. So if you score less, what will it give?
Lose.
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 Yeah, it
Lose.
will give lose, right? So what if
Lose.
you didn't even like reach the high score or not like lost? So what will it give?
Level up.
Level up.
Yeah,
Level up.
level up your badge, right? So whatever the currently your badge is, so you level up a bit. So that is what it indicates. Okay, so let's see the advantages. Okay, so helps programmers make decisions. So if else and elif is used for decision makings, right? So you saw it. So it makes decisions, right? So whether you got grade A, whether you got grade B, whether you got grade C. So that is what decisions are. So that is the decisions, okay? So the second one is handles multiple conditions easily. So we have given multiple conditions, right? So, for example, we have given condition. So, if the traffic signal is red, they should must stop, right? So, we have given a condition, right? So that is what it says, and makes code organized and readable. So it was very easy code, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the code was easy, and the new beginners could also understand that. So as for general, so if there are any beginners, so they could easily read those codes, okay? So that is another advantage and reduces unnecessary codes. So, we don't need to mention like if not, so like if we use if, else, and elif statement, it makes more easy to type also, okay? So it helps Python also to understand really quick, okay? So and used in many real world applications. So in some games also, so I'll just take an example as a game. So in game also there will be to get a game, so we have to give a code, right? So we have to do a programming, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So if we need a game or an application, we use some codings, right? So the else, if, and elif statements are also used in the real life applications, okay? So
Okay,
we
Sharanya.
do not give if, else, and elif statements in the like some applications or the games, so it will not give you the results, right? So what you have done, whether it is an error, or whether you have to stop, or whether you have lost the game, so it will not give those, right? So for that we use if, else, and elif statements. Okay. So for today, we are done. So it was a really quick, easy, and very easy topic for a beginner. So for today's class, we are done, but we have one more thing. So now we did those topics, right? So what are the things we learned in today's class?
Can I, Sharanya?
Yeah, Hiteshi.
Shall I?
Hiteshi, you
Uh,
can.
in today's class, we learned about if else statement and did some programs related to that. And else statement we learned. I mean, if statement, a leave statement, and we did programs related to that. And we learned about some real life example using that and advantages of that.
Yeah, Hiteshi, great job. So for now, I'll ask you a few questions, right? So you listen if you have is in the class, so you'll be knowing what are those, right? So now, I'll ask you a few questions, okay? Yeah. So I'll ask you a few questions. You should not open your unmute yourselves. You have to raise your hands. Then I'll pick anyone. Okay?
Okay. Okay, Sharanya.
Yeah. So first question is. So, which keyword is used to check a condition? If there is only one single condition, which keyword do we use? So, I'll give you options whether it is for, if, while, or print. Okay. Ashok, you can answer.
Sister, it is Arya. I should change it.
Okay, you can answer.
It is if statement.
Yeah, you are correct. Good job. You all can raise down your hands. So automatically, okay. So after a question, you all should raise down your hands by yourselves. Okay. So great job. So it is if. Okay. So if there is only a single condition, we use if. Okay. So now for the second question. Uh, one second. Yeah. Which keyword is used when checking multiple conditions? So if there are multiple conditions, like more than one, two, so which do we use? Whether it is while, whether it is elif, def, or break. Ritvik, you can answer.
Sister, the answer is Elif.
Yeah, you have told the correct answer. Good job. So it's elif. So if there are more than one or two conditions, we use elif, right? So good job. Ah, so the third question is which operator checks if two values are equal? So if I have to say it is equal to, so which symbol do I give? If I have to tell if this is equal to. Okay, Rakshashri, you can.
Double equal sign.
Yeah, good. So that was amazing answer. So the answer is double equal to. So if we have to say if the so I'll take our example only. So if password is equal to 3, so for that we have to give an equal to symbol, right? So we'll use double equals to. Okay. Uh, I'll ask another question. Okay. So the question is, which symbol do we use when we need to say greater than or equal to?
Sister, can you repeat the question?
Okay. So which symbol we use when we need to say equal to, like greater than or equal to? When we need to say both. Okay, I saw Hiteshi's hands first. Hiteshi, you can.
We use the greater symbol and is equal to. Am I right?
Yeah, good job. So we use two symbols over here, which is one is greater than and the other one is equal to. So to indicate greater than or equal to, okay? So I think that's all for today's class.
Sister,
Yes.
will you show the program you done today?
Okay,
Once.
I'll just share it again.
Can you keep it short, sister, by taking a screenshot?
Or else I'll just send a screenshot, okay? Okay, so
Okay.
I'll just send a screenshot. So your all assignments are that you have to make uh like all like for if statement you have to make an program, for else statement you have to make an program, and for elif you have to make an program. Okay?
Okay, Sharanya.
Okay.
Okay, Sharanya.
Yeah. So today's class is done.
Okay, Srenya, thank you for your wonderful teaching. So, others also did turn on your video now.
Okay, sir.
Visha,
Sorry,
Sorry,
sir, power is
no
not
power
there.
here.
maybe all are not covered. Visha,
Sir, even here there is no power.
yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Good night.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Have a
Thank
nice
you,
day, sister.
Thank you,
Have a
sister.
nice
thank you,
Have a
Sharanya.
nice
day.
day, sister.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Janya Prem,
Bye.
Janya is there.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
You can stay. Visha, you can stay.